welcome to Building the ELR and a brand new series of videos focused on the rolling stock of the layout and the real life counterparts. For the first episode we're going to take a close-up nosy of one of the Light Pacific class, otherwise known as Spamcan's 34092 City of Wells. The model purchased for the layout is a Hornby Super Detailed DCC ready version, but more about that later. Right, first let's take a look at the real thing. City of Wells is an air-smooth 462 Pacific Steam locomotive. It was designed by the famous Oliver Bulleid for the Southern Railways. To look at, it's quite an imposing piece of engineering. She's big and she's bloody powerful. Originally constructed at Brighton Works in 1949, it operated first out of Victoria to the Kent coast, but was then moved to Salisbury in 1961. From there, it gained most of its mileage travelling the lines between Waterloo and Exeter. In 1964, it suffered the ominous fate attributed to most steam locos of the era. It ended up in Bury scrapyard, and it stayed there until 1971 when it was rescued by a team from the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway. After a bit of work, it was finally returned to steam in 1979. In 1989, it was taken out of service for a general overhaul. Some overhaul, it took them 25 years to complete, and it didn't return to steam until 2014. Now, funny story on how it ended up on the East Lancs. In 2015, she was being moved by road from Keighley and Worth to the Gloucester and Warwickshire Railway. The truck was stopped on the motorway and subsequently weighed and found to be overweight at 86 tonnes, with only 72 tonnes permissible. Someone had forgotten to empty the boiler. Once the water was emptied, she was allowed to complete a journey. However, the problem was, this incident prompted Bradford City Council to look at weight restrictions on various bridges, including a bridge just outside Ingrove West Station, which is where the trains were unloaded and loaded on the Keighley and Worth. The bridge was given a 44 tonne weight limit, which meant City of Wells at pushing 72 tonnes, she ain't coming home. City of Wells was then moved to the East Lancs, and in 2017 an agreement was reached for the ELR to purchase her, and the deal was completed March 2019 for an undisclosed amount. Right, and on to the model. It's a Hornby Super Detailed DCC ready version, reasonably new, and there is another version done by Wren, and it is quite expensive. And to be honest, I see nothing wrong with this. It is a beautiful piece of kit. Sprung buffers, reasonable detail, cab detail. Yeah, I'm happy with everything about this model. It is stunningly beautiful. Now, when I purchased this, I got it new, and it was literally new out of the box. So I had to run it in. And considering my layout is like an end-to-end as opposed to a circle, I made the decision to contact a friend of mine down at Head Bumps, Andy, and he very kindly let me run it in. And here is a bit of footage I took from the running in.